Do you feel it, Celtics Nation? That familiar chill, that creeping anxiety that whispers, are we really building a contender, or are we just patching holes with dreams and damaged goods? Just weeks ago, the echoes of a deep playoff run still resonated, the promise of Banner 18 shimmering on the horizon. But now, as the dust settles on a tumultuous offseason, a different sound fills the air, the unsettling silence of departure. Key figures, beloved veterans, championship-caliber talent, they're all walking out the door. And in their place, a tantalizing, yet deeply concerning whisper of a 9-time All-Star, a name that electrifies but whose current reality is shrouded in uncertainty and the grim shadow of a torn Achilles. Is this the bold, calculated risk of a genius front office, or are the Boston Celtics, in their desperate pursuit of another title, gambling away their immediate future on a prayer and a medical report? The Boston Celtics, a franchise synonymous with championship pedigree, have endured a talent drain of seismic proportions to begin the 2025 offseason. It's been a dizzying cascade of departures, a stark reminder of the brutal realities of the modern NBA. Brad Stevens, the architect of this current era, has made some truly jarring moves, trading away the defensive tenacity of Drew Holiday and the unique offensive versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. As if that weren't enough, the reliable big man Luke Kornet packed his bags for the San Antonio Spurs in free agency, and perhaps the most painful blow of all, the beloved veteran Al Horford is widely expected to sign elsewhere, leaving a gaping hole in the Celtics front court and leadership void in the locker room. This exodus of established talent has left many in Celtics Nation scratching their heads, wondering about the immediate future of a team that was just on the cusp of glory. As such, Stevens, ever the pragmatist, is undoubtedly open to adding some new veteran talent. Of course, any potential deal would have to make sense for Boston's current cap situation, which after these moves, is a puzzle of its own. But amidst the departures, a truly fascinating and potentially franchise-altering name has emerged as a free agency target: Damian Lillard. The Dame dilemma, a star's allure, a season's uncertainty. Damian Lillard. Just hearing the name conjures images of clutch shots, limitless range, and an unwavering belief in his own greatness. The 9-time All-Star guard, a perennial MVP candidate in his prime, recently saw his contract waived and stretched by the Milwaukee Bucks, a move that sent shockwaves through the league and immediately made him an unrestricted free agent. The allure is undeniable. The thought of Lillard in a Celtics jersey, orchestrating the offense, hitting improbable threes, and providing that veteran scoring punch is enough to make any fan's heart race. But here's where the dream collides with a harsh reality. Lillard is currently dealing with a severe Achilles tendon tear. This isn't a minor tweak. It's a significant, potentially career-altering injury that could sideline him for the entire 2025-26 season. The irony is not lost on anyone, as this mirrors the situation with Jayson Tatum, who is also recovering from a similar injury, and whose availability and full strength for the upcoming season are equally uncertain. Despite this glaring medical red flag, the interest from Boston is very real. The Athletic's Sam Amick, Eric Nem, and Joe Vardon joined forces to report that Boston is among a group of elite teams showing interest in acquiring Lillard. League sources say Lillard received calls from several contending teams quickly after the news of his Bucks ending broke, the trio reported. League sources say the Golden State Warriors, Boston Celtics, and Los Angeles Lakers are known to be among the many teams that would have interest in doing a deal sooner rather than later. This isn't just idle speculation, it's a tangible pursuit. The biggest question facing Boston beyond Lillard's health is whether the front office can produce a competitive contract offer. Lillard will undoubtedly value the opportunity to contend for a championship, a goal that has eluded him throughout his illustrious career. But finances are always a factor, especially for a player of his caliber, even one coming off a major injury. Can Stevens craft a deal that's both appealing to Lillard and fiscally responsible for a team navigating a complex cap landscape? This is where the gamble truly begins, because adding Lillard to Boston's roster, as exciting as it sounds, wouldn't solve the immediate problems they face this season. Neither he nor Tatum can be expected to be available or at full strength in the 2026 playoffs, casting a long shadow over their championship aspirations for the immediate future. The Horford Heartbreak and the youth movement, the pain of losing Al Horford, cannot be overstated. According to NBA insiders Mark Stein and Jake Fisher, the Golden State Warriors are aggressively eyeing to lure Horford away from Boston. League sources say veteran center Al Horford will be a top target for Golden State. Stein and Fisher wrote on the Steinline Substack newsletter just hours before NBA free agency opened. Horford, an unrestricted free agent, is in the final year or two of his career. For a player of his age and stature, joining a team with a legitimate shot of contending for a championship makes perfect sense. His departure would not only remove a crucial defensive anchor and offensive facilitator, but also a vital locker room presence and mentor. It's a loss that will sting, adding another layer of uncertainty to the Celtics' immediate prospects. Amidst this talent drain and the high-stakes Lillard pursuit, Brad Stevens has also begun searching out low-cost, high-upside talent, a clear indication of the retooling philosophy at play. He is retooling Boston's roster with younger players who could potentially outplay their current contracts and become positive trade assets down the line. Josh Minott fits that bill perfectly. He's struggled for genuine playing time since entering the NBA, but his impressive size and length make him an intriguing two-way prospect on the wings. Minott will likely earn a decent-sized role under coach Joe Mazzulla next season, simply due to Boston's current lack of depth. This could play directly to his advantage, offering him the minutes and opportunities he's lacked. However, it will be entirely up to him to impress and seize that opportunity. And if he does enjoy some strong performances, we shouldn't be shocked if Stevens leverages him ahead of the trade deadline. After all, Boston isn't a rebuilding roster in the traditional sense. The aim is to retool this year and next summer, and then get right back to competing for championships. Minott represents a low-risk, high-reward piece in this intricate puzzle, a potential diamond in the rough that could either contribute directly or be flipped for more established talent. The precarious path forward. So, where does this leave the Boston Celtics? They are undeniably at a crossroads. On one hand, the pursuit of a talent like Damian Lillard, even injured, signals an unwavering commitment to acquiring star power and maintaining a championship-contending roster. It's a bold move, a swing for the fences that could pay massive dividends if Lillard returns to form. On the other hand, the immediate reality is a roster that has shed significant talent, is facing the potential loss of a beloved veteran, and is now banking on the recovery of two of its biggest stars from severe Achilles injuries. This isn't a rebuild. It's a retooling, as Stevens has clearly stated, but it's a retooling fraught with risk. Can a team truly contend for a championship when its two most impactful players, including a potential new acquisition, are recovering from such debilitating injuries? Can young, unproven talent like Josh Minott step up immediately to fill the void left by seasoned veterans? The strategy is clear. Survive this season, develop the young pieces, hope for full health for Tatum and Lillard, and then launch back into contention in 2026. But in the cutthroat Eastern Conference, a year off from peak contention can feel like an eternity, allowing rivals to surge ahead. The Celtics are walking a tightrope, balancing the allure of a future superstar with the immediate, painful reality of their current roster. This is a testament to Brad Stevens' willingness to take calculated risks, but the margin for error is razor thin. The question isn't just if they can get back to contention, but how long Celtics Nation will have to hold its breath. Will this bold gamble pay off, leading to another banner? Or will the silence of this offseason become the deafening roar of missed opportunities? What are your thoughts, Celtics Nation? Is the pursuit of Damian Lillard, despite his injury, a stroke of genius or a desperate move? How do you feel about the talent drain and the reliance on young players like Josh Minott? Share your opinions in the comments below. And if you're as invested in the future of the Boston Celtics as we are, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for all the breaking news, in-depth analysis, and passionate discussions you won't find anywhere else. Let's keep the conversation going because the future of the green and white hangs in the balance.